Hello guys, hope I am on time today. So our subject today is, as usual, it will be a different subject from the other live streams. So today we try to see good stocks probabilities, and we just discuss how things work with selecting stocks and so on. Hey, Wande Casa, I think you are the first, although I see that there is 0 watching. It means maybe you are not a human. Maybe you are a bot or something like that. Because it says watching 0 and you come here. Okay? So hello, Wande Casa, how are you? So we will be... Yes, I guess... you are always number 1, although I see watching there is no one who is watching. It says 0. I don't know this. Oh, now it says 2. It means there is someone comes after you, but I don't know who. So as usual, we try just to begin to speak with in general until we see some people coming, and then we can discuss the subject into details, and we try to see other information. And when I get questions, I will try to answer as much as I can, and that's it for each time. We do the same thing. So when we say probabilities, people, they begin to think about math or mathematics, okay? And a lot of people, they know a lot of things in terms of science, math, probabilities, but they have never included this information into their trading, okay? And the thing that it is always strange is that most of the people, or if I tell you all the people, they don't want to take risk. They want something sure. And this is here the problem. The market doesn't give a sure thing. And people, they want a sure thing. So what will happen? Almost all beginners, even intermediate, even some professional, they try to find something always sure in order to make money. So they became frustrated because they can't get results as they think, and they continue searching for this sure things until they finish trading or stop trading, or they die without knowing anything about trading. And this is because of their, what we say is because of the mindset. People are not prepared to take risk. When you see, for example, a rich person, someone who succeeded, you see only the success now when he succeeded, but you don't see 10 years or 20 years of failures. Okay? All the people, most of the people who began doing business, they will fail at first. Now, why is that? Because they try to find something that suits them. Okay? Even Warren Buffett, who is the best known investor in the world, best investor, okay? But he failed at first. When he has, for example, Berkshire Hathaway, which is doing textile. You see, and he said that for 10 years or 20 years, it was his... the biggest failure he has done is sticking to this textile company. That's why he sold it and he bought other things that they make him money. Okay? So hello Rahmatullah Modi, how are you? No, Wande Casa, you said this time the market is driven by news. No, it's not driven by news. The market is doing what it is doing. News sometimes comes to make stocks up or down, but this is not the trend. Now you, Wendy Casa, you should look at the trend. You don't see the fluctuation of the day. A day is good, you are happy. Another day is going down, you are sad. This is not trading. You just frustrate yourself with this news. Now, for example, for me, why I don't watch TV? Why I don't watch news? Because if the news comes, it is always in the price. You can't do nothing. For example, let's say you bought a stock after the market closed. There is something bad in the market. Tomorrow there is a gap down or the price is down. So what you can do? You can do nothing. But understand that when I showed you the trend, show me where is the news here. Okay? Wendy Casa. I will show you the Dow Jones. How good the stocks were in almost 1 year and I think 7 months. 1 year, 7 months. It's so good. What are the news that you are talking about? Okay? I will just show you this. Just check this, please. In order just to understand what I'm saying. Now look. Did you see this? Did you see this trend? This long trend? Here, it begins in November 7th, 2016. So from November to November, we have 1 year. So November, December, and now 5, so 7. So 1 year and 7 months. You see how good is this trend. 1 year and 7 months. Where are the news that you are talking about? You can't see them here. Okay? But the correction, yes. The correction, you see it because it is so big. It's something that happened in the market and mutual funds are selling a lot of shares. That's why you see this correction. So you understand? This correction, it is not the news. This is something done by purpose in the market. Okay? It is done by purpose. Those news, they are not done by purpose. They just come and go. So if you are following the news, you will get more frustrated than you think. Okay? So Wendy Casa, no, when you say since February, it is the correction, fluctuation. It is not the news. It's not each day a mutual fund or someone said, "Oh no, I am going up today. Tomorrow I will go down." No, it will not happen like this. It is something that happened, and it should be a lot. Now, think there is conspiracy in the market or there is no conspiracy. No one cares. No one cares about this. For us, what we care about is to make money. There is conspiracy or there is no, or the stock market is going good or up or down. We don't care. We don't care about the news. We don't care about the people who talk. We don't watch TV. And this is how we make money. Okay? That's it. Now, let's go to a question. Hello, Cheaper. Thank you, Cheaper, for coming back. He said we don't have to know what's going on to happen next to make money. Yes, this is true. Because this is what we call probabilities. We don't predict. We don't speculate in the market. We think we buy on time, and then the market will tell us if we are right or if we are wrong. If we are wrong, we use a stop loss and we exit. But if we are right with the market, we stay. There is a news, there is no news, I don't care. If each week or each month I am making money from the market, that is my goal, is to make money. Not I should make money because of the news. Sometimes there is no news in the market. There is no news in the what we call there is no news in the companies. There is no news. The company said nothing. The analysts say nothing. There is no news. So how come the stock is going up and going down? Who makes it going up and going down? So try to forget about the news. The news, most of the news that are known are the earning date news. You know the earning, it should be volatile, up or down. That's it. And even there are some stocks that there is the earning news, there is nothing in it, because the people, they don't talk too much about these stocks. Because not all the stocks, they are talked about. It's just the stocks that are big. Stocks, companies that are small, no one is talking about them. Analysts, he doesn't want to speak about something that he didn't get money from it. Okay? It's big companies, it's big corporations, it's big mutual funds that they pay money to analysts. Understand that. All the market is just a game. Anyone in the market he is speaking, he is manipulating the market with his own way. If you follow him, he will manipulate you. And then he will let you buy or sell a stock. But for me, he can't reach me because I don't watch him. I don't watch analysts, I don't watch CNN, CNBC, Bloomberg. I don't watch them, and I don't need them in my life of trading. I don't need them. Now, if you want to watch, it is what we call entertainment. You entertain yourself. Let's say you say, oh, today we have a gap up. A stock was $50, now it is $200. The FDA approved the drug and the stock was 50, now it is 200. Now I ask you the question. Have you bought the stock? And you say no. So why you are watching this news? Okay? Why you are watching? It is just entertainment for you. Because you don't make money. You don't make money from it. That's why this is my idea in terms of probabilities. No one knows what will happen in the market. This is a fact about the market. We know what did happen in the past, and every stupid person knows, because you go to a chart or you go to the news, you understand what did happen, why the stock goes up, why the stock goes down. You try to understand with different reasons, yes. But if I tell you the future, can you tell me what will happen in the future? No one will dare. But they say we predict, we speculate, we think, our opinion, and so on. This, it doesn't make any sense, because you can make an opinion about stock. You make just an opinion, like the analysts make an opinion. Analysts, they don't see the future. Now when they see the company or they see something, they know something that you can know also by looking at the financial statement. So you can do like them. They are not superior in knowledge. And their knowledge doesn't make them, they don't have an advantage on you, over you. There is no advantage. If you say you say a stock it will go up, and there is an analyst that says a stock will go down, maybe you win and the stock goes up and your opinion is better than him. So these are, for me, all the analysts are like clowns in the circus. They play tricks to the people, and if you believe them, you will lose money. Okay? That's the thing I am teaching to the people, is you should make your own opinion, and you should buy the stock that you like and that you think it will go up. Don't think about others people. Okay? So this is just an idea. So let's drink some coffee and then I continue. Okay. Juan de Casa said, by the president tweet. Okay. Do you think that our president, Trump, will each day give news in order the market go up and go down? Do you think that Wall Street will just listen to him? Each day, what did he say about the market? What did he say about Korea, North Korea, South Korea? These are just... Don't see, when we have the correction, the big correction, the whole market is down. Did the Trump say something? Answer. Go to the 1st February, for example, 2nd February. Have you seen that Trump said, oh, the market should be going down in 1 week or two? Did you see that? No. Go to his tweets in those days. There is no news about him or about anyone else. It is something that the Wall Street have done to the market. They put it down. That's it. Either you like it or you don't like it. Either there is news or there is news. You are just wasting your time. Because you, Juan de Casa, I guess, you are watching too much TV. And you mix entertainment with business. You mix them. And you begin always waiting for a Trump Twitter, and you wait each day, what did he say? And then you can buy or sell when he speaks. Do you want to do that? Okay? So try just to get out of this confusion that you are in, Juan de Casa. Now you can watch TV, but understand this TV is for entertainment. Just the news that doesn't do nothing. Even if he says, what does it mean if he says, no, we don't have a summit with North Korea? Now he said, yes, he is excited to do it if he succeeded. So he said, sometimes he say no, sometimes he say yes, sometimes he say no, and you are following what he says. Okay? So, let's go to another guy. Chipper said, the news is not important. The charts will tell you what you should consider regardless of news. Yes, because the news, it can happen today, but tomorrow if it don't happen or doesn't happen, or it will not happen tomorrow, what will you do? You don't trade? Because there is no news? And in the stock market, there are stocks that are each day. There are stocks that go up, stocks that go down. What is this news? What is this news that you talk about? Each day, stocks are going up, stocks are going down. This is the market from the beginning of the market in Amsterdam. I think in the 16th century in Amsterdam in Europe, when we have this first stock market in the world, where we have only 2 stocks. It's the same thing until now. People, they want a sure thing, but it doesn't exist. Okay. Hello, Chris de Guzman. How are you? Today you come on time. It's very good, Chris de Guzman. Thank you very much for coming. So, what de Casa said, most of biotechnology stocks will have a lot of movement in June and July because FDA approvals. I research if the stock has immediate is medication for approval to avoid risk. But understand Juan de Casa. I know maybe you are searching. It's very good that you are searching for something real. Yes, it's good that you are searching. But the news they gave, sometimes they are good, sometimes they are bad. So if you don't like risk, why you are going to these biotechnology stocks? Why you are going to see them? If you don't like risk. Understand that some stocks, if the medicine is approved, sometimes stocks double. I have seen, I have bought a stock. I have never known about this FDA process or accepted or not accepted. I bought it at 78. Tomorrow it is 135. I double my money in one night. Okay? But you should risk in order to make money. If you don't want risk, don't go to these biotechnology stocks and drugs stocks, internet stocks, where there is a lot of focus, where the analysts speak too much about them. There are some stocks that each day they speak about them. They give something new, information, whatever. But there are some stocks in the stock market, no one is looking at them because they are small, they can't pay the analysts, so analysts will not speak about them. So, Wendy Casa, you say to avoid risk, but understand that sometimes a stock is $10, the next day will be $100. Okay? You will make a lot of money from this news. So, risk is double-edged. So, if you don't like news, you don't like FDA approval processes and information, so you will be out of this kind of stocks. You avoid risk. But whenever you are in the market, there is risk, whatever stocks are. Yes, there are some stocks that are more risky or riskier than others, which is true. Okay? Now let's go to hello clown with Twitter account. Thank you very much for coming. Thank you. Clown with Twitter account said, why a lot of professionals traders rely so heavily in patterns? You know, I don't say that for me, I don't use patterns. Okay, for me, I don't use patterns. I use lines, I use other criteria of the chart. I don't use that much patterns. Now, understand that if you are a trader, you should rely on price movement, price action, how the stock moves. Okay, and some people, they have put a lot of patterns like this, and they think that these patterns will make them money, and they follow them. Sometimes it is true, sometimes it is not, because the stock market doesn't follow patterns. That's why we have a lot of patterns. That's why the market doesn't follow anyone. That's why we have surprises. Now, if you want, for example, let's say to follow my ways of doing business, you should see how I select stocks. What are the criteria? How I see, when I see the chart, how the chart will look like. I don't use patterns exactly as they use them, but I use simple criteria when I see the chart. If I like the chart, I will buy this chart stock. But I have very specific criteria. Okay? I have two major criteria to have the list, and then from getting the list, I'll put all the lists in the chart, and then I begin to see one after the other, until I find a stock that I like, and I like its chart, and I buy it, and then I put stop loss before the market close. Okay? So this is the way things works for me. I don't care how the people they see it. You can, for example, if you like these patterns, there are some books that they speak about these patterns. You go them and you do the same. But understand that stocks, they don't do the same pattern as always. They change. Now, why they change? Because the activity of day traders are so different. Day traders, they have no direction. It means if the market is going down today, they short. They don't care about going long when the market is down. In order to make money, you should go short in order to make money. Understand that. So they don't care about the trend. Now, for me, I'm not caring about what the day traders do. They short or they go long. For me, I like those people who stay with me. Swing traders, position traders, and investors. Those three, we are together. For me, I'm just following a trend. But when the trend changes direction, I will exit this trend and find another trend. Okay? But understand that if you are looking for patterns, there are some books. Search online for swing trading patterns. You will find books that they speak about hundreds of things. But when you find 100 pattern, okay, or 1,000 pattern, are you going to learn by heart those patterns and then you practice them? Now, for me, I have a better solution with all these patterns. I don't use this kind of pattern. I use something very, very simple that makes the life of the swing trader simpler. I am not here to learn thousands of patterns because these thousands of patterns will change in the future. Because the market, it changes always, stocks change. What is going up is going down. What is going down is going up. So everything will be a mess. Okay? So, Juan de Casa said, I never watched TV almost 3 months since I watched CNBC. Now, man, Juan de Casa, you just speak about Trump. What is it this 3 months? He is always speaking, he is always tweeting in Twitter. Are you following Twitter only? You don't watch TV, but Twitter? No problem with that. Okay, let's go. Clown with the Twitter account says, always the media switch thing. That's Kim Jong-un who canceled the summit, not a Trump jackass. No, see, understand that all this is just a game. Don't worry about politics. We are not looking for politics in our business. Because 5 years ago, there is no Trump. There is Obama. Before Obama, there is someone else. So don't worry about these things. And North Korea, who canceled, North Korea, it is in his interest to accept what Trump said. Okay? And China is influencing North Korea. Okay? Because if China and Russia doesn't help North Korea, it will be a problem there. Okay? So we are not going to go into politics, because for me it's not my interest to speak about politics when I do business. I don't care about what people say. For me, am I making money? Yes or no? In my stocks that I own. If the other stocks, I don't care. Don't tell me, oh, it is Amazon, it has gone so good. Okay, I don't own Amazon. Now, when you are speaking about Amazon, what does this Amazon do for me? Nothing. Okay? So we try to focus on what we are selecting as a stocks. Focus on them. See how they move. Are we making money? Yes or no? Are we losing money? Yes or no? Are we following strategies and regulation and rules and criteria? Yes or no? This is what interests us, and this is what we can make money of. All the other thing is just entertainment. It's just entertainment. If I tell you that in 2012 Facebook was 1755, now let's say it is 100, I think now 183 or 85. Well, what does it do for you if you have not invested in Facebook? Nothing. It is just stories that we are saying. For you, it's nothing because you did not make money and you don't own Facebook or Twitter or Apple or Google or Amazon or LinkedIn or any other stock. Okay? So the most important thing, what we are doing here is to see the probabilities and to make a selection, a good selection, and if we make money, that's good for us. One Djellala said, I mean, I don't gamble by predicting there will be a positive approval. A positive approval of what? Do you mean that you know the companies that they get approved before they say it is approved? Do you mean that? Are you working with the FDA thing and you give information before them? So how you are positive? And before you said I don't want to go to them because to avoid risk. So here I think there is contradiction in what you say. Or maybe you are speaking about Trump news. Now, Cheaper said, what are the two major criteria that you use to trade a stock? What gives you your edge? Cheaper. This is a training that I teach people. I can't give it to you here. It's my training. It's the details of my training, how I select stocks, how I generate the list, and what are the other criteria that I should look in the chart. These are my training. I can't give it to you here for free. Okay? It's a paid training. I'm sorry. Cheaper here, I'm just speaking in general, how I look at probabilities and what are the basics that I use. But I can't give you details of my training here, because it will not be fair. So some people are subscribing to my golden subscription to get this information, and you will get it for free. No, I will not do that. But Cheaper, it's very easy. Either you can just order training level 2 and 3 and 4. It gives you the 3 training that gives you what is my criteria and what is my rules, what is my 2 criteria that I use and the other criteria I use. Or you can subscribe and you get 13 training levels for free. And you have weekly search, you have the lessons each week. So if you get this, you will just get the idea how I search stocks, what are my criteria, how I put stop loss, how I follow the trend, how do I manage my account. All this stuff, you will get them. Now, if you agree with what I do, yes. If you don't agree, okay. This is a matter of business. And this is, when you say what gives your edge, is when I showed you a stock that I stay 5 months and 2 weeks each week. I do a live video like this and I explain what did happen to the stock, how I move my stop loss. At that time, you understand the edge. Okay? At that time, you understand. For example, this stock that I am in, I did 30 videos. Each week, 1 week or two, I will do one video when I need to make a video, and I do it live, and I will show you where I am, what should I do, or should I change the stop loss, should I not change it, what do I think about the stock right now. This is live for 5 months and 2 weeks. You will never find it anywhere live like this, each 1 week or 2 weeks. I think I am the first one to do certain things like this, because I do swing trading. I am not doing day trading to show you how to day trade in 5 minutes or 2 minutes or 3 minutes. Okay, so that's the deal. Now, for probabilities, as I began to explain at the beginning, I said that a lot of people, they have ideas about math, about probabilities, but this probabilities is used everywhere. It is used in biology, in education, in everywhere. It's just some ideas, basics that you rely your strategy on. Okay? And this probabilities that I teach shows you how things work. So Rahmatullah Modi said, do you think energy sector start going down? Okay, let's go. Let's go right now and check. Yes, there is a big, you are right, there is a big correction. I don't know where this correction is going, but it is a drop in this. Yes, I see it, yes. Oh, it's a big, yes, I can see that. Yes, you are right. Yes, Rahmatullah Modi, I didn't check the stocks and the ETFs, it means industries, for 1 week or two. That's why I don't know. I don't own, right now, I don't own any stock in this oil. I don't. Okay? Now, Mustafa Liya, how are you, Mustafa? What do you think about Gosh? Is it going to up again or no? Gosh? What's this Gosh? Let's see. I have never heard about this Gosh. See, in order to make you understand, direction daily, S&P oil and gas, exploration and production, bull 3x. So, in my opinion, this something, it's the same as the others. Okay? But this is what we call a daily, direction daily. S&P 500 oil and gas. So be careful of this, because it is not a stock. Okay? It's an ETF, I guess. It's an ETF. And it's not something normal. if you want to, for example, to buy a stock or to buy an ETF, as I showed you here, for example, everything is going down in this ETFs, in these industries. You see, it's all going down. Now let's go. I will show you something else. Let's go to the energy sector. Let's go to the energy sector and I will explain more. So here, as you can see, okay, here you see energy, and you see there are 6 industries. I will click on sector and see. Yes, see? The trend is going up and now it is going down for this one. This is called energy, oil, and energy is the sector. The industry is called oil and gas refining and marketing. This is the industry. It's going down, okay? It's going down. Oil and gas pipelines. What does it mean when you see everything is going down? It means that there is someone who is big is selling. Okay? There is someone big, he is selling this energy sector. And this, it comes 1, 2, 3, 4 days. Now here, 4 days. Here, it's like 2 days. Here, 4 days. Here, 1, 2, 3, 4. Here, 4. You see, when you see all these industries, you will see that they do the same. In each industry, we have stocks. All these stocks, there is a sale. There is a sell off. There is a sale. And there is shorting. 2 actions. That's why the thing goes so badly. Now we see stocks, for example. Yes, see the stocks. It's going down. It's going down. Now this, it doesn't go down that much. Going down. 4 days, 4 days. They begin the same. Yes, see. This, it doesn't go down that much. 4 days, 4. Now this, it's an ugly chart. Okay, most of them are doing the same. Okay, so rahmatullah, you are right. All the sector of energy is going down for 4 days, as I showed you right now. And you are right. Now you tell me, do they stop? I have no idea. For me, if I have a stock, I would have already exited the trade. I don't care. I am not an investor to stay. Okay? So understand that. Because a lot of people, when a stock or when an industry is going down, like an ETF, he will stay. But who tells you that this is a correction? Who tells you that it will stop and the stock will go up or the industry will go up? Who tells you that? This question you should ask yourself, and it is a serious question. For me, I have to control my risk. I don't want to give my money because I will regret it. Let's say if your stop loss, let's say, just an example, okay? Let's say you put 3% or 5% or 2%, whatever is your stop loss. If I reach that, I am already out. Now you say, why you are out? What if the stock will come back and it's just you exit? But I ask you again, what if it is a downtrend and instead of taking 3% of your money, it takes now 20%? 20% is a lot of money. Let's say you put $100,000 into a stock, and then after a few weeks, 1 week or 2 or 3, you lose $20,000. It's too much money, man. I would never give that to any stock. Never. I'm not playing with my money. I am not giving a charity in the market. Now, if you are outside and you are giving charity, you can give whatever you want because this is charity, you are helping people. But here, in the stock market, it's not a charity. Those people they have money and they want to eat you. So, if they want to eat you, you should get out of the water. Like we have sharks. If you see sharks, get out of the water after they eat you and you don't know from where they begin with. Okay? So Mustafa, as you told me, what do you think about Gosh? Is it going to go up? As I told you, all the energy sector is going down, and this and what you are following, it is an ETF. And there is something that I don't understand in this ETF. So don't buy ETFs that you don't know what they track as an asset. At least buy a stock. You should know a stock. At least you will know what is this company, what did happen, or why it's going down. Okay? Now, Juan de Casa said, Karim, what I am saying is, if I bought a stock based on strategy and it is biotech, I will check the date if the stock has a pending med approval or not on the next day. Okay, Juan de Casa. So you are following this kind of stocks and you don't want to risk and you don't want the news. Yes, it's okay. If you want that, it's okay. But what if a stock, it is $10? The next day, there is this news, medicine approval. News tomorrow. What if the stock is 10 and it goes to 100 and you have already sold it? What do you say to yourself? You say, I am happy that I exit one of the biggest trade in my life? Okay? So, if you don't want too much risk, why you go to these biotechnology stocks? Why you go to them? These drug stocks, why do you go to them? Because there, the people, they go because there is surprises. There are action. That's why a lot of people, they go there because they need more risk for their money. They don't want to go to other stocks that they move 10 cents a day. Okay? They want stocks that can do something better than that. But Juan de Casa, if you are following this, why you are following and you wasting your time knowing the pending medical approval or something? Why you are wasting your time? Go and check other stocks that have no this medicine approval or something, and you can just not waste your time searching for this kind of stocks. Okay, Rahmatullah said, that's happened to me, all my stocks stopped out. Okay, Rahmatullah, please put the lines, your the lines that we use to, the 3 lines that we use, make a picture of the stock and send it to me. I will check. Maybe all your stocks are in energy sector. Maybe. If it is the case, I told you before, don't put all your stocks in one sector or one industry. Okay? Don't put all your stocks in one sector or industry, because if a problem happens, all the stocks will go down. I have just shown you the energy sector. It's all down. So everyone who bought these stocks, if he did not put stop loss, he will have problem. Now those who put stop loss, it's okay. If it's okay, the whole sector doesn't work, you exit. But don't tell me that you put all your stocks, 2 stocks or 3 or 4 or 5 stocks, all are in energy sector. If you do this, it is your own mistake. It's not the market mistake, it's your mistake. If you put other stocks in other sectors, maybe they will not go down. And you don't exit. Okay? So, Rahmatullah, what I ask you, since you are one of my students, send me the pictures of the charts and I will check what is wrong in your charts. And I will tell you in order not to do it again. That's it. And this is a way to learn. Because when you do a mistake, you should correct it in order to progress. But if you don't correct it, you will do it again and again and again, and you will be making more losses, more losses, more losses. That's why we do practice. We do practice in order to get experience. Experience comes from our mistakes that we correct. That's why anything that you correct, it will be learned in your life that I should not do this anymore. Okay? That's it. And thank you very much, Rahmatullah, for sharing with us your information. Now, Clown with Twitter account says, energy sector is going down, which few industries that going up, where the money will go in your opinion? In my opinion, the money will go to another industries not in energy sector. And it is going there. Now, how do you search for them? There are ways to find them. And this is what I teach. You should go and check other industries and sectors. Either you can do it manually or you can do it by search. Our search will tell you where the money is pouring. Where? It will show you the sector that has most of the money and it is pushed up. Okay? Because a mutual fund, when he sells, he should buy another stock. He will not buy in the same sector because he is selling in the same sector. So this is logic, right? Yes. But this is not common sense. It is just logic. That if I sold now, everything is going down, I sold my stock, I should not buy it again because everything in that section, in that sector is going down. Because I am the one who put these stocks down because I sold a lot of shares, millions of shares in those stocks. That's why they go down. So I should find other sectors that looks to me better and then I buy them. So in order to search, there is a way to search by looking at the industries, and this is training level 3. How to search for stocks using an industry index. It means you should see sectors, industries, and then you will find where is the money coming and where it is going. Okay? So for the energy sector, there is a sell-off. We see it in this week, but we don't know the other weeks if it stops and go up. It's just a small correction, or it is a downtrend. And this is the problem. If it is a downtrend, the industry by itself, it will continue to go down week after week. You will see it going down. One Dicasa, it might go down to 0. No. Now, why it doesn't go to 0? Because I will just give you an explanation right now with the thing. At least you understand. Okay? So let's go and explain. Now, we have the owners of the company. The owners of the company, it means the first shareholders, those the shareholders, it means those who make this company, the company itself. Now, if you see this company, let's say here, 40% is those owners. These owners, these true owners, true. It means those people who own the company. 40%. Now here you find a big mutual fund, they buy this company. And this is other investors. Now some investors, they are like the owners. No sell forever. They like this company, no sell. Okay? They don't sell because of these true owners. They don't sell because they believe in this company. Now, let's say this mutual fund, he buys this portion for 2 years, and now he sells off. He doesn't want this. He doesn't want this company anymore. Now let's say the trend was like this, going up. Now it goes down. Now this that it goes down, it is this sell off plus the short sellers, day traders, those who just come in order to make money in those 3 days, like what we have seen 4 days. 1, 2, 3, 4. These 4 days, this is the short sellers and the mutual fund, this one who sells. So the company never goes to 0, because if it goes 0, there is no company. It goes to be bankrupt. And you know, short sellers, they can't make a company go to 0, because there are the 40% they will never sell. There are some investors, they will never sell. And there are some mutual funds, they will never sell also, because they like the company and they see there is a lot of growth in the future. They don't sell. So understand that a company doesn't go 0 by itself or by some action in the market. It can't. It can't be like this. So this is just so as I told you, one de casa, a company cannot go to the thing. Mr. Jameson, oh, you have a you have a diarrhea. It means you have a problem. Okay, stop eating what you are eating, and thank you very much. And don't take too much medicine. Okay, you will get used to it and you will stay sleeping in the bathroom as I guess. Now, as I told you, these things about the market, there are a lot of doers, a lot of people who can manipulate a little bit the market, but understand the market, sometimes it will be volatile, okay? It will be volatile, and sometimes it is working as good. Now, I just showed you the chart of Dow Jones. For one year and 7 months, the stock market was doing so good. There is no big fluctuations or a big kind of news, no big corrections. There is nothing. Everything was so good. If you own Dow Jones, you could have made a lot of money this 1 year and 7 months, and I showed you the chart. Okay? But in February, March, April, and May, all these 4 months, things becomes a correction, and a lot of things happen. So you should understand that that these things happen in the market, and you should always either not to trade that much, or you should take some of your money out, and you should follow the industries, follow the stocks in order to find a better way to find some trends. Okay, so it's not easy in a troubled market, because nothing stays as the same. So the probabilities that I am talking about always is that always there are trends in the market. Now the problem is that you don't see those trends when they are at the beginning, and most of the beginners, they see nothing. But why the beginners they see trends is just when they are big. When they are big, someone shows me last time a stock, like it's a pump and dump scheme stock. The stock was $2 or $3, and then it goes to $40 in 1 day. Oh, you say this is stock? What do you think about it? I told him this is a pump and dump scheme. You can never find these stocks. It's so hard to find them. You should use volume. You should see a price criteria, and each day in the morning, like 9:30, you begin to search for this kind of stocks, because it is not easy if you are a day trader. Okay? It's not easy. So whenever you see a big trend, you want to enter it because you like winners. But the problem is that if you want to be a winner, you should buy when the people don't like to buy. It's at the beginning. There are ways, there are techniques, there are criteria that you should use in order to find this kind of stocks. And there is nothing guaranteed. It means when you begin, you will see if the stocks are going up your way, it means there is a chance that they have a very long trend and you can make a lot of money. But from the beginning, if things doesn't work from the beginning, just exit this stock and leave it. If it comes again, yes. If it doesn't, just leave it. Don't try to chase a stock, or you stay with it when it's going down. Okay? Thank you, Duna. Thank you very much. I still remember your name. It's very special, like all the names here. I can remember them easily. Thank you for your excellent lesson. Thank you very much. And hey guys, the more you ask questions, specific questions, I'm trying to help as much as I can and explain things in terms of price. I am not going to give you reasons why the company has made this product and it is good, or it is, or what do you think about Trump when he gives his news. I will not answer you this because it is not my expertise. I don't follow news. I don't follow politics. I don't follow these people. For me, what I follow is money. Wherever there is money in the stock, I follow it. I make money and then I exit. That's what I do. I don't do politics. I don't do nothing else. Now, Duna asked a question. Do you know brokerage Robinhood? Yes, I know it, but I don't use it. Because Robinhood, it's an app. It gives you something good. People, they think it is good, but it is bad. For me, it is bad. The first thing I'm saying about this broker or any other broker that have no commission. Now, Duna, ask yourself, you are a customer to this broker. Customer, it means you make an account. From where this account makes money if he doesn't take commission? Go online, search, and bring me an answer. Because I will not give you the answer. You should do it yourself. Okay? Or send me an email and give me what do you think, and I will tell you what I think. Because they sent me an invitation many years ago. I don't want to use it because I see something which is bad. That's why I don't use it. And usually I don't use a smartphone to trade. Why should I use a smartphone? What's the problem with me? No, I have my computer. I have my large monitor. That's why I want to see the chart. I am not into a rush. And I don't want no charity in business. Okay? When I say no charity, it means someone tells you, no, you don't pay nothing. Just enter. It's like when you enter to a movie theater and it says it is free. The entrance is free. Now when you enter and you find popcorn, you find soda, you find something, juice, you find water, but you find that a bottle of Pepsi Cola, which is maybe $2, he will ask you $10. And you should pay it because you are inside and he will not let you take your stuff in. Popcorn, $10. A bottle of water, $5. And this is what I mean by those they say to you it's free. It's not free. Now when you enter and when you become a customer, if you don't see these things, it means you are so naive. Okay? So naive. That's it. But you should search. You should search and find what is the thing. I will give you one thing. Do they give you the bid and the ask? No. I am sure in the app when I see videos like an ad, they don't give bid and ask. How can you trade without a bid and ask? How? They give you just price. I say buy. What is the bid? If I want to sell, how much it costs me? So you will never know. That's one of the tricks. It's like fishing. You throw a small bait in order to get the big fish with a small bait. They say you no commission. You pay $5, $6, $7. Come to me. Come to me. It's free. Oh yeah, it's free. Oh, thank you. Thank you for making this service for free. And how do you make your money? If you are a broker, can I know how do you make your... I'm not speaking about Robinhood. No, I'm speaking about all the apps, the new apps that are in the market right now. It's all the same. It's just a technique they use in order to get customers, and then things will happen later. Now, let's see here. We'll take this guy. Who has diarrhea because I think he is sick. Now, let's go to other questions. Clown with the Twitter account says, the trend is higher, high, higher, low stocks. I have no idea what do you mean. You can explain how to find higher, high, higher, low stocks. Man, you are putting a lot of higher, higher, low, low, low stock. I have no idea what you mean. No idea. So, welcome Raju Ahmed. Thank you very much for coming. Thank you. He said, thanks Kareem, good topic. Thank you very much. Now, Raju Ahmed said, what do you think about interactive brokers? Okay, interactive brokers are for active traders. Active traders. It means you should be a day trader. This is first. Why? Because if you don't trade in 1 month, he will charge you an activity fee. This is one. If you don't trade that much, as he says, I don't know how much, $10 or $15 or $20 a month, he will charge you with what you call streaming data. It means he will not give you the bid and the ask of now. He will give you the delayed information. Okay? So this is 2. Number 3, you should have $10,000. So all this, if you are an investor, you should never use interactive broker. Because an investor, you are buying some stocks and you leave them. So you will get charged every month for an activity fee. That's why I told you, this interactive brokers is for day traders. If you are a day trader, you trade a lot, you have a lot of money, yes, it's good. And it has a good option. For example, if it's 100 shares, you pay only $1 as a commission. Yes, it's very good. Now it has something good, but for me, I have an account before and I close it. The reason for that, sometimes I have stocks that go 2 months, 3 months, 6 months, and I begin to see that he charged me. I don't want someone who charged me because I don't trade. It's just because my money is in other stocks and I don't have more money to buy more stocks. So, my opinion about interactive brokers is that it is for day traders. It has a lot of robust thing you can do. I think he has futures, he has options, he has forex, he has a lot of stuff. So if you are a day trader and you want to day trade, this is a good platform for you. But as a swing trader, for me, it is not. That's why I close my account and I am okay right now with my broker. He doesn't charge me. He gives me live streaming data, no inactivity fee. If you put some stocks and you stay 10 years, he will not charge you anything. That's what I want. I want some broker that helps me not to make more expenses. Okay? Clown with Twitter account says, stock isn't pump and dump stock because it holds didn't crash. Company that gets a contract from government for satellite services. Now, what is the relation with a contract with the government and the stock market? It has nothing, no relation. So I think I have seen this stock that you are speaking about. Is it what you say? It's called I. Is it this one? I? Okay? Now, and you think that this is not a pump and dump scheme. Okay. So we leave it for the future and we see. Okay? We leave it for the future. A clown with Twitter account. Try to remember that. When it falls and it's going down and it's worth nothing, I will tell you. Okay? I will tell you this. So not now, because now you don't see anything. Now, also clown with Twitter. Don't link things together. This company has a contract with the government. It doesn't mean that the government will support the stock market and it will support this company. No. The government doesn't go and buy stocks. So don't mix things. Because you know some information, you think that this information, it is good to stay. No. The market, the stock market, is not influenced by the government contract or not contract. Okay? Duna said, Macy's stock M is showing strong growth. What's your opinion on it? Okay, Duna, let's see Macy's. This is strong. Okay. There is a trend, yes, from here. It was 17, now it's 34. It means it is doubled from November 2017. Okay. It is November, December. It is 7 months. It's doing so good in 7 months. It nearly doubled. Because 17 and 17, yes, it doubled. But have you bought it before? Have you got some money from it? This is my question. Because when you are into a trend and you come at the end here and you say to me, Macy's is good, I say yes, it is good right now because it begins here. But for you, did you buy the stock before? Did you trade this before? And did you make money? Yes or no? Okay? So Duna, have you bought this stock before and make money? Or you just tell me that Macy's is good? So this is the question. I told you before that there are thousands of stocks, they have a good trends. But the problem is did you buy Macy's 2 months or 3 months or 6 months ago? Because it has 7 months trend. Now, if you tell me, for example, no, I did not buy it. So, why you are talking about? It means why? Are you going to buy it at the end? So, this is my question. Now, Rahmatullah Modi said, today less people watching because of Memorial Day holiday. It has nothing to do with Memorial Day. People, if they watch, they watch. If they don't, they don't. Raju Ahmed says, thanks. But for international trade, I did not find any other good broker. No, you can find other broker. What's the problem? There are other brokers. Just see if it accepts international trader and see the commission and fees. See the commission. If it is like the others, $4.95, see the fees. If you, for example, you want to use margin account, how much is the, for example, the fees? If you are not interested to do the margin account, you can do what we call a cash account, or you can do margin account and you don't use it. You don't use the money because you can sell short if you want, if you like selling short. But there are other brokers. Please, please, Raju Ahmed, please send me an email and show me what you find at other brokers. Put, for example, USA big brokers and go one after the other and check the commission and check if they accept international. If these days, because I think the market will be closed, you can on Tuesday, you can chat with them. If you find a big broker and you like the fees, you like the commission, just chat 1 minute. You say, I am international trader from that country, because understand that in USA, there are some countries that America will not do business with. So you should see your country first and give them your country. If they say yes, just see how the money is transferred and so, and then it's okay. There is no problem there. But you say there is no, there is. There are a lot of big brokers that are international brokers because they are so big. They have big investors from the whole world coming to them. So how you don't find? Just use big USA brokerage firms and then search one by one, because you need time. You need time to search. It's not just you do it in 1 minute and you find. You should search, and no one will take this search for you because it needs time. Okay, so just do it yourself, man. Raju, do it yourself. Now, let's go with the clown with the Twitter account. In Tesla case, did the gap filled or no? Tesla. Always they ask me about this Tesla. Clown with the Twitter account. Why you are asking about this Tesla, which is $250 or $270? Did you buy it? Let's see Tesla. Where is this gap that it is filled? Where is it? Here we have a gap down. Here we have a gap down. Here we have a gap down, small gap down. That's it. Where is the thing that you are speaking about? Which gap down or which gap thing that you are speaking about? No. Cloud with Twitter account. You ask too many questions. We should finish the first. Now, the first question you say, Tesla, did the gap filled or no? Which gap? I don't see a gap in these days. Okay? Now, your second question. Why Foot Locker has the history of crashing in June? Is there a reason for that? FL. Man, what did you say, man? I see a big gap up. And this, when we have a gap down, it is not in June. Here it is in May. Gap down in May. Gap down in August. A gap up in November. No, this Foot Locker, it only has in each earning news, it has gap up and gap down because of the analyst expectation. It has nothing to do with June, or because here we have a gap down in August. Here is in May. Here a gap up in November. Here is a gap down in which day is this? In March. And now we have an excellent gap up in Friday. Excellent gap up. So what do you talk about? I don't understand you, man. Okay? So clown with Twitter account. Your claim or what you say is wrong. You say in June there is a crash. No. No, it is not. You are wrong. Okay? So as I explained, it has nothing to do with the June. That's why I told you before, don't try to make rules for trading. Okay? Because you just told me that in June, but I don't find it June at all. I find in May gap down and gap up. So there is no June. There is November. There is March. So all what you say is wrong. So no problem with that. Now, clown with Twitter account, you say there is only 2 countries that USA doesn't do business with. I don't know if they are 2 or 5 or 7. I have no idea. But I know that there are some countries that USA forbid USA companies to do business with them. That's why if someone wants to have a brokerage, they will see the countries. If he doesn't find his country, it means that it is forbidden. So I don't know where is this guy. Okay, I have no idea. And I don't know the countries. Okay, so no problem. Now, Islam A, he says, I can't find comprehensive information on level 2 trading. Only info people provide is how to read level 2 by how to fully utilize this information. Can you show us a good example of interpreting? Oh, no, I am sorry. Are you, Islam, are you talking about level 2 in day trading? It means to see the bids and the asks. This is just to give you the bids and the asks that are in the market. And you can choose one and you wait if you get that price. That's it. It's no big deal. Even if you want to do day trading, you have for example, no level 2, you can't do day trading. I have an example when I did a trade with the chart that I use, and I showed, I bought, I stayed like half an hour, 45 minutes, I make money, I sold, that's it. It's not that you need, you should, for example, if you want to see this, you should go to your broker if he has level 2, and he should have lessons how to understand this. Because for me, I don't teach level 2 trading like day trading. I don't do that. I have a simple way to make business is to follow the price, not to follow the bids and asks. Because bids and ask, it is just a generic of bids and ask, and you should choose. Now in the broker, they give you the best bid and the best ask. They will not give you the others. So you should not bother yourself with this. But if you are interested, you should go to your broker if he has a level 2, and you find lessons, and then you can watch or you can attend their lesson. He showed you just what are they, but he will never teach you a strategy about this. Okay, so this is about this. But now Islam, are you referring to my training? It's called training level 2, how to search for stocks. This is not day trading. Level 2, it doesn't mean level 2 in day trading. It's just level 1, level 2, level 3, level 4, level 6 or 7 or 8. So are you referring to that, or are you referring to day trading? Oh, okay. Ah, yes, you mean if you mean day trading with level 2, I don't have that. Because I don't teach. Ah, you mean day trading? No, I don't have a strategy about that. But understand that the broker, when he gives you the bid and the ask, he gives you the best. It means the best bid, the best ask. It means the bid and the ask should be most of the time 1 cent. This is what you want. That's it. You don't worry about other things. Thank you very much, Islam, for this. If you are interested in day trading, you can check my 2 day trading training, level 11 and 12. Level 12 is how to day trade using chart and candlesticks, which shows you how to go long, and training level 11, how to sell short a stock. These 2 training, you need them if you want to be a day trader. These are the basics of my strategies that I use. If you are interested, or you can get the golden subscription. You get those, and you get 13 training levels from 1 to 13 for free. If you are interested in day trading and in swing trading and other things. Thank you very much, Islam. Thank you very much. Now, let's go with another guy, Jeremiah Walters. Thank you very much, Jeremiah, for coming and asking questions. I own Macy's, will probably buy another share on Tuesday with Robinhood app, best stock in portfolio. You are going to buy 1 share? How many shares you bought? And when did you buy Macy's? I just make a chart of Macy's. When did you buy it, Jeremiah Walters? So before we continue, just give me 1 second. I'm coming back. Hello guys again. So let's see with Jeremiah Walters. He said, yes, one, I have many different stocks. You mean you have 30 stocks? 30 stocks is too much into an account. So how much money you get? What is the capital to have 30 stocks? 30 stocks is too much. That's why you are buying just a few. Like, okay, let's Jeremiah Walters answer, and then I will answer another question. Clown with Twitter. What? You have $4,000, $200, and you own 30 stocks? So how? Jeremiah, what are you doing? Now, if you have 30 stocks, what is your commission? It means commission. How much you pay for? How much you buy? How much you pay for commission? $5, $6, $3? How much you pay? Don't tell me you are using the other guy. Good. It means when you buy, you don't pay. When you sell, you don't pay. Okay? Now, I'm telling you the truth. When you sell, there are some cents that the SEC or the FINRA is taking from selling. This is a new rule. Now, let's Robinhood. Yes, for free. Yes. People are still, you know, that's very good that some people, they love lies. When there is a lie, they love it. They think that we are in a charity world where the stock market is becoming like a church where you go there, you don't pay anything. You stay in their hotel for paying nothing. They give you food for nothing. If you want to marry, they will give you a girl for nothing. And when you die, they will put you in a tomb. It's all free. So it's good, this Robinhood. Okay, I'm not going to ask too much, but understand that Jeremiah Walters, you have paid all this stuff, although you don't know. You are a customer for them. A very good app. Okay, I will ask you something. Do you have a bid and ask when you buy a stock? Bid and ask. Do you have them? Or you have only one price? It means that when you want to buy, you don't know what is the spread between the bid and the ask. You will never know. And when you want to sell, they will show you only one price. So if you want to buy again, they will not show it to you until you go to the buy thing. So you understand? So you don't know the exact prices. Jeremiah Waters, you are trading, but you don't know the real price when you buy. The thing that they show you, you think it's the right price, but I'm telling you, it's not the right price. You should pay something under the table. This thing, you will never know how. And I showed you just one example. For example, for me, if I want to buy a stock, I should know the bid and the ask. Okay? I should know. In order, if I buy, I want to sell right now, I should know how much they take from the spread. And this, it goes to market makers. It doesn't go to the broker. Okay? So, there is no problem with that. It means you are buying few shares for each stock. It means you are going with the less risk in the market. Okay? It means that when you have a lot of stocks, your risk becomes less and less and less. You have less risk. And the thing is, your profits will be the less profit. Now, let's say if you have put your money into these 7 months in Macy's, $4,200. After 7 months, you should have $8,400. You double your money. Okay? But with your stocks, you will never double your money. You can have a percentage, but you will have no thing. But this is your way of doing business, so it's up to you. No problem with that. Now, you say I use a chart. Okay, no problem with that. But Jeremiah Waters, you are not buying that much. If it is one share or 2 shares or 5 shares, you are not buying too much. But it's okay if you can continue with that. You have less risk. One stock is going down, when it's going up. You have less risk and you have few shares. And you think that you are not paying commissions, but I'm telling you, you are paying maybe more. But these things, it's not disclosed online. So either you search and you can compare it with another broker at the same time. Here Jeremiah Waters, here what I ask you to do in order to know the price, you should know the bid and the ask price. Bid and ask, if you want to buy, if you want to sell. This gives you the spread. Without the spread, you don't know if you are buying right or if you are buying on the market, yes or no. So the broker will give you any number and you buy. If it is more expensive than the market, he will be making money, but you think that he is not making money. But ask yourself, if he doesn't take commission from you, why he gives you the app and the market for free? Do you think that those people are stupid? They are in the market like this? They give you a charity? This question should ask yourself, and in the future you will know how to answer them. If you don't want to search, you stay with them, and good luck. Islam A said, I thought they get interest on the money holding. No, all the brokers, they get interest if your money, it is not used. But the problem is that you buy stocks. So the broker has no interest in your stocks. So ask yourself, from where he gets his money. This is just a simple question you can ask yourself. When Robinhood began, all the people who are in the market, they inquire, they ask questions. But understand that these things are hidden. They will not show you how they make their money. But understand that you is the one who will pay whatever happens. Okay? You will pay. There are some, I will tell you some tricks they do. Is that some brokers, they sell, they show you ETFs for free. You don't pay commission. Now, why is that? Because the broker will get a commission from those ETFs. Because the people are not interested in them. No, people, they don't trade them, they don't like them. So they give them like commission for free. You think it's free, but it is not. Everything has to do with money in the stock market. That's why they say there is no free lunch in the stock market. This is the Wall Street guys say to the public, say to all the people. There is no free lunch. The stock market will never be a charity, or will never be a church where you go and you eat, or you have clothes, or you get some free services just in the name of God. Okay? This is business. People are greedy to make money, and you think that they come to you, oh, this is free, this is free. Okay, if you like that, no problem. Okay. Juan de Casa said, I am in the stock ARQL. It is biotech. I bought when it was 4:30 on Wednesday. I am still in the trade. I think it's going up too much, so my stop loss is at 5. Let's go and check ARQL. That's a very good, you see, that's very good trend. Excellent. It's a very good stock. Okay? But I don't know about your stop loss. So you should be careful for the future. And another thing, okay? Another thing, Juan de Casa, you can send me an email, because this is something private. You can send me an email and we can discuss this in private for your stock or the other stock that you have. Okay? Jeremiah Walters, times they are changing. Now, what do you mean by times they are changing? What's the thing that changed? So, I don't understand what you mean when you say times. No automatically stop loss. Hunt sucks, but no commissions. See, Jeremiah Walters, I have just told you that there is nothing that it is free. They say commission free, it doesn't mean that you don't pay something. Now you ask me how, I say you should search. Because the first thing, you don't have the bid and the ask. I understand, maybe you don't understand what is it. And what is the importance of this bid and the ask? what you should do, Jeremiah Walters, go. Oh, he still say to me it's free. The commission, they say it's free, but it doesn't mean that you are not paying. The payment you are paying into this price of stock that you bought, it is not the right price. This you should search by itself, because you will never know like this online. No one will give you the answer. But I'm telling you the truth. You are paying, even if it is a pre, what you pay is more than if I pay. You tell me how? I will not tell you how. You should search. This is something that you should search. And you don't believe anyone when you say something is free. Okay? You think that Robin Hood is a church, right? You think that it is a church? They give charity like this? Okay? No, it's not an adjusted price. It means they will take money from you, but I know how do they take money from you. But I will not tell you. You should search. That's the thing. Okay. Jeremiah Walters said, still better than 4.99 commission. You think that, but maybe you are paying more than 4.95. Maybe you are paying more, but you don't know. You don't know how do they take your money. This is your problem. The broker can take your money without commission. Commission is free, but he can take your money. Now this, you should search for it and you should understand it. I can't give you the answer. Although I know, I am in the business. I know how things work. Now you ask yourself, why there is no bid and ask? Why they show you only one price? They should show you two prices. The bid and the ask. Now, if you don't understand what is the bid and the ask, that is another thing. Now, Clown with a Twitter account say, do IPOs have long trends? Yes. IPOs, some IPOs, they succeed. When they succeed, it will be a very good success. But it doesn't mean they should begin from the beginning and they go up. Some they do. Okay? Some they do. And in my search, Clown with Twitter account, in my search, you can check the IPO for 3 months, for 6 months, for 1 year, 2 years, 5 years, 10 years, and they will show you what are the best today when you search. Okay. Jeremiah Walters, you know what is the bid and the ask. Now, if they give you only the bid, the ask when you want to buy, what is missing? The ask. What is missing is the bid. How can you know how much spread is? How can you know that this price is the right price in the market? How? That's why I told you. You don't know, although you know what is bid and ask, but you don't know what is behind. These things I teach, man. Jeremiah Walters. These things I teach, so I know. I know why we have bid and ask, and what the market makers take, what the brokers take, and how the money is divided inside what you buy. Now you don't know how they take your money. But this doesn't mean you see it free, but for me, I don't see it free. There is no commission? Yes. There are fees? Yes. Fees, how do you know them? You should search. Okay? You say 1 month low, 1 month high. I don't understand what you say. But I will tell you, do this experiment. Jeremiah Walters, do this experiment. Go to another broker. Apply for another broker. Don't put money, just apply for it, enter. Try to check the price that this broker give, and go to your app and put the price of, let's say, any stock that you want to buy. Just do it. See if there is no difference. If they are equal, it means that this broker is good and is not taking your money. But if there is any change, it means they are making some money. And this, man, this is all the tricks. And if you, even if you know what is bid and price, but do you know why we have bid and price? Why it is so important to know the bid and price? When you have the app, you don't know the information. So if you don't know the information, the price that you are buying, it might be not correct. Not like the market. It could be higher. So you are paying more. No, it doesn't mean that's over. No, whenever he buys, there is fees, but he doesn't know. That's the problem. That's the problem. No problem with that. So we will finish with this bid and ask and this broker. There are other brokers, they will do the same, because it's a very lucrative business and they can make a lot of money from these traders who have no idea what's going on. They think that a broker will change to be a charity church. Okay, they give them for free. Say, oh, it's free, commission is free. Okay, that's good. $7 to buy, $7 to sell. Price is adjusted. No. With this commission, $7 is too much. Okay, it's too much. Now, as I told you before, when we speak about probabilities, if you buy a lot of stocks, the risk will be less and less and less. It means you will not be losing too much money. But in the other side, you will not make a lot of money. Okay? So, as an example of his account, 30 stocks in $4,200 is too much. It's too much. Okay? I have never made 30 stocks in my life. 30 stocks is too much. It's too much. 30 stocks is like Dow Jones. You are making an index. Dow Jones is 30 stocks. So, okay, you can make your own index and that's good. Okay? No problem with that. Okay. Now, when we are speaking about the probabilities, as I said, when you buy a stock, you will never know if it is the right one, although you do whatever strategy you do. So here, I'm not speaking about strategies. You do any strategy that you like, but there is no assured guarantee thing. So there are what we call probabilities. Probabilities, it means that you will have losers and you have winners in your portfolio, always. Okay? And the thing is, even if you have more winners than losers, it doesn't mean that you are making money. And this I explain in training level 5. How to make money from stocks. I give you the formula to make money. All the people use it. Every professional trader uses it. And the people who are beginners, they show them that if you make more winners, it means you will be making money, which is not true. So I will give you, in that training level 5, how to make money from stocks, I will give you the real thing with calculations, and I will give you examples, and you will understand that a lot of winners doesn't mean that you are making money. And those guys online, because they know the beginners, they don't understand, they will show off and they say, oh, I have 70% winners, I am making money. But in real, he is not making money, he is losing money. Okay? And there are websites, they do this mistake also. There are some websites, you give them your broker statement, and they will show you winners and losers. But the problem is that they will think you are making money, but you are not. Cheaper said, how long have you been trading, sir? Since 2010. Okay, so all my trading in stocks is based on criteria, is based on price, and this is what I use in order to follow the stocks and to follow trends. This is what I follow always. I don't see news or company information or statement or whatsoever. One Djellala said, Karim, I have 3 winning trades this week for the first time in my 4 months trading history. Oh, that's good. That's very good. One Djellala. It means if you continue and you make big winners, you will cover all the losses and you will make a nice profit. But the good thing is you should follow your stocks and don't do mistakes and you exit early. And for this, you can go and check training level 7, how to follow an uptrend. Okay? Cheaper said, price and volume. No. Cheaper, I don't use volume. Okay? Whether the stock is 50 million a day or it is 500,000, for me it's the same. It's not the volume that makes the price. Okay? It's not. So that's why I don't follow the volume. Okay? Now, if we see, for example, this one, this stock that my student has, ARQL, it begins here from 256. Now it is 5. It means it is doubled. Now you see only 4 million. 4,100,000. This is the volume, okay? Here it is 1 million, 1 million. Now if you take, for example, Facebook, how many million it has? It has 18 million, 30 million, 23 million, okay. But has Facebook doubled in these 3 days? In these 2 or 3 weeks compared to the other stock? Has the volume make Facebook double? No. So the volume, for me, I put the volume, I have it. I don't care about the volume. The volume just give me the bid and the ask. If it is good, yes or no. But I don't trade I don't trade the volume. So cheaper, when you say the volume, I don't use it. I use only the price. Sometimes the volume is so low and the stock is going so good. Okay? And if the volume is small, the stock can move too fast. Because it is light, anyone can move, like penny stocks. Why penny stocks are moved so easily? It's just because the volume is so low. Facebook, for example, it can't be doubled in few days. You can't double it in few days. Although it has 50 million a day, 30 million, 20 million, 10 million volume a day. You can't use this volume to trade, swing trading. One Dicasa said, if the volume is less than 100,000, do you buy? Yes. Yes, I sometimes buy small, penny stocks with 30,000, 50,000. If I see that the stock can make a lot of money and the chart is good. Okay? Jeremiah Walters, EMAT, is it a buy? No, for Jeremiah Walters, I don't give recommendations in my videos. And you own too many stocks, so it doesn't bother you. You can buy any stock because you have too many stocks. And if one is doing good, it doesn't matter. If someone is doing bad, it doesn't matter because you have the average, which is very small. Either it is good or bad. You don't benefit from it. Do you see the stock that I showed you right now? Let's say here. So, Jeremiah, try to check this stock that we have seen. Okay? Check it. Do you want to buy a stock that it is $2.56 and you double your money? You double your money. You have, you put, for example, 1,000. You will make 1,000 in how many days? In 2 weeks or 3 weeks. You double your money. Now, if you buy 30 stocks, you will never get good stocks like this. So this that you show, I don't know, it's LMAT. Do you mean this one? LMAT? It has a gap down. Is this LMAT that you are speaking about? Oh, yes. No, for me, I would never buy this because of my strategy. I don't like these gap downs. Gap downs, these stocks, generally I don't buy. And the way I buy stocks, I don't like this chart. That's why I don't buy it. Because I am a chartist. I should look and I find a nice chart. This is an ugly chart. That's why I don't buy it. Now you can buy it because you are saying very long. You don't put stop loss. You just go with the thing. Maybe you think you are investing. Now, if you are investing, first you should never invest in 30 stocks. It's too much. And second, if you are investing, you should see the financial thing about the company. Okay? If you are an investor, God knows. Why you ask me, will it gap up? This is because of the news. I don't know. I don't predict in the market. It means I will never know if stock goes up or goes down. Okay? Now if you are an investor, if you think that you are an investor, you should study the company and compare it with the other companies if it is good, if it can grow in the future. Okay? But if you are doing swing trading like us, it will be a big problem. Now you ask a question. You say question mark for what? You ask me, will it gap up? I say I don't know. How do I know the future? I will never know. But when I see the chart is bad, I don't buy it. That's the bottom line. Okay? I should see a good chart with good criteria. I don't just buy stock because I just see it. Okay? So this is the thing that I am always speaking about. Thank you, Jeremiah Walters. Thank you. And I hope you succeed in what you are doing. If you are doing... But this is just a suggestion. Jeremiah Walters, what criteria are you choosing to choose these stocks? If you are investing, you should know the financial statement of this company. What it does. Do you think it will grow in the future? Does the earnings go higher and higher and higher? Okay? You are looking for the PE? But this PE, if you are looking for it, understand that it changes from a sector to another sector. There are some companies that have very high PE, and some they have a very low PE, and it is not a good criteria to do it. Okay? So it's not a real... It's not a real... it's not a real thing. And as I told you, Jeremiah Walters, people who are following companies, they don't use only PE. It's not a good thing. Okay? You should see competition, you should see earnings, you should see if it gives a dividend, if a dividend increases. You should see competition, because a company, it might be growing and then it loses competition. It means where it makes something or it sells something and then it collapses. Other companies, they overwhelm the market and this company will collapse and it go bankrupt. Okay? So there are other things you can check. Juan Di Casa said, how do you know the stock has been shorted a lot? What is a short squeeze? Now, shorted a lot, the company, the stock that they showed you, this one, is shorted, like here, like the news. In news, this is a short selling. This one here. This is a short selling, a very big one. Now here is a short selling also. All these red candlestick are, but in the news it is too bad. Okay, and this stock here, it was only 14, now it's 32. It doubled from 2016. Now what we call a short squeeze is just when you short the stock and then in the morning you find, for example, a gap up. You are obliged to buy the stock so expensive and you lose a lot of money. That is a short squeeze. Let's say you see a stock is going down and you short it. Tomorrow there is good news and it opens very, very high. So you lose a lot of money. This is called, because you are obliged to buy it at that big price. Because if you don't buy, maybe the stock is going up and up and you will be paying too much money. Especially this suggestion I always tell in my channel. Never, never, never short a penny stock in swing trading. It means when you hold the stock for tonight. Never do that. I myself, I have never done that. But I see a lot of people go bankrupt. You short sell a stock, in the morning it was $5, in the morning you find it $20. Do you understand? If you short a stock at 5, tomorrow it's $20 because we have a gap up. Do you understand what does it mean? If you put $5,000, you should bring $15,000 to the broker. He will have a margin call because you lost 5,000 and you are in debt of 15,000 because you lost $50,000. That's why short selling it should be done in the day trading. Whatever is the stock. If you find the stock and it's going down, you go and you sell short, you make some money, and then you exit before the market close. That is good. But don't leave it. This will be the worst experience you have done. Okay? Because if things go wrong, it's not just you lose your money, but you can lose more money, unlimited money. Now, should I buy your training? Is it the best? No, see, Clown with Twitter account. I don't ask you to buy my training. Now, this is my explanation. I explain in videos, I explain in my live. I will tell you how I trade. If you like, you try it. Now, if you don't like, you go to another one and you do whatever. Because I can't tell you it is the best or it is the worst. If you like what I'm saying, what I'm explaining, you give it a try. Either you can order by training levels and you keep them, you hold them and you watch them forever, or you do the subscription and you continue with it until you understand all what you need, and then you can cancel your subscription when you finish. So this is what you should do. Now, good or bad, it's you that you decide later when you use by training. And if you have questions, you can always ask questions. Because here, you, for example, you have been trading for 1 month or 6 months or 1 year or 2. You try to see the difference between what you think is good in trading and my strategies. And then you compare them. And then you have questions, you ask me. And I always make videos for my students. That's the thing. But if you tell me, should I buy? No, I will not suggest to you to do. But if you want to try, try. That's the good thing. Clown with Twitter said, show me ADBE. Adobe. Adobe. So you are going to a stock that it was 92, now it is 243. Now what is your question? Is it because you are going to buy this, or at the end here, or what is your Okay? So it's up to you what you want to do. Okay? As you can see, Adobe has been going into a trend for 1 year and a half or two. So what is your question? Okay? So as I told you, there are a lot of things that the people yes, Jeremiah Walters, you are right. As I told you, your risk is very low and your profits will be very low. Now if you like this, you are not comfortable to buy to have fewer stocks. Okay, that's your problem, which is very good if you like it. It is like the 401k. When you buy mutual funds, all the mutual funds, they own stocks, so that's why your account will be growing little and little. It doesn't grow that much. Yes. Clown with Twitter said some trends last for many years. Yes, I just showed you Adobe. You just see it. So I will let you know Adobe. Okay, let's see. We put months. Oh man. See, I will show you the trend. Let's say the trend, these lines I put them before, maybe I have traded this before, Adobe, I don't know. Okay, you see this trend? Now let's say we take the lowest, it was $29 in 2011 in October. This is where the trend has already begun. The real trend here. Now, from 2011, let's say it was $30, just an example, it was 30. 30, it means 3, and 1. It is 700% from 2011. 700%. How many years? It means 2011, 2018. It means that each year the stock has gone 100% from this $30, for example. 100% for each year. Okay, I'm not speaking from 1 year to another year. No, I mean from 30 or 33. It is 700% from 2011. All the trend. It is one of the successful. If we put Google, let's see, put Google. $2011 in here it was 296. It is 500 times, but understand that Google, it has a lot of split, so Google might be better than this stock. Okay. Jeremiah Walters say, how about PDI? Not that much, not that much. It is no problem. Not that much. Okay? Not that much. Now, 10 plus dividend, yes. Because your money is too small, you only have $4,200. Whatever percentage you have in each year, it should be very, very small because you don't buy a lot of shares. Now, Jeremiah Walters, you can save more money and buy more of the same stocks. Leave them like, let's say, at 30 stocks, but buy more shares, buy more for all of them during the years until you have a bigger account. 10,000, 20,000, 30,000, 50,000. And if these stocks, some of them, they grow very good, you will be making a lot of money and a lot of dividend. Okay? If you should plan for 10 years, 20 years. I don't know how old are you. Jeremiah, how old are you? Don't tell me you are 90 years or 100 years. Okay? So, Jeremiah, how old are you? Okay? So, there are a lot of stocks in the market. Only keep the winners. You are 43. Yes, it's very good age. It means you still have a lot of to invest. But when you say only keep the winners, now if you don't put stop loss, how can you exit? Do you put a percentage to exit, or you just look that you lose a lot of money from it? How do you exit? Okay? Because in investing, if you are investing, you should have a plan what to do. Okay? You should have a plan. Now, what does it mean, a plan? It means you should know. Yes, I know. You said you sell at a loss. But how do you sell? When do you sell from a stock? Do you have a percentage, or you just decide to sell? Because you don't put stop loss. You are using what is it? Robinhood, and you say there is no stop loss. Now, do you have a percentage in your mind you should exit? Or what is the thing that makes you sell? Okay, so in order to make money from dividend, for those guys who are interested, let's say they are interested really in 5%. Okay, that's good. Now, as I told you, if someone is interested in dividend, you should make a big account. A big account to make dividend. Dividend is not an easy thing. Okay? Let's say, I just give you an example. If you have, for example, $100,000 and they give you, all the stocks, it means together, they give you 5%. What does it mean? It means that you are waiting 1 year until you get $5,000. So $5,000 is not a big deal. What do you do with $5,000 a year? And you are taxed on this $5,000. You are taxed. It goes to your income and you get taxed. Okay? So in order to make money, what you should do, you should save more money for your job and add. This is Jeremiah Walters. If you have a good job, try to save more money to your investment. So let's see, say HYT. Let's see here. Oh man. HYT. This is about high yield dividend. So this is an ETF. This is not a stock. Okay? So you understand that it's not a normal stock. This is not a company. It's an ETF. But do you have, for example, Jeremiah Walters, do you have a winner? Something that it is so good? Okay? Now, as I told you, in what I do as probabilities, it means there are ways you can make money through the winners. Okay? BRKS. Oh. It's a pump and dump scheme here. It's a lot of game here. Okay. Short sellers. Let's say it is, let's say 10. It goes to 30, 300. If you are if you bought it a long time ago, which is very good. Okay. So as I told you, SLP. So we do this one and then we stop. Yes, this is good. This is a good stock. This is a very good stock. Now, let's go back to our discussion. So, as I told you before, now probabilities, it doesn't mean that you have more winners, you can make money. This is false, and I have explained in what we call training level 5. I explained how my probabilities work. It works differently from the people, because online there are a lot of people, they know the real thing, but they show the beginners something wrong because they know beginners believe in these things, so they give it to them. For example, I will give you just an example. They say to them, for example, someone is making 80% or 90%. I have seen someone, he told me, this is in India, he knows the market what will be tomorrow and next day. Okay, I say, is he a billionaire? Or he is in the street begging people? Okay? So, these kind of things. Second thing, you find someone else speaking about, you bring $100, you will make $100,000 in 1 month. This is stupid. Who can believe in this? These people, because they know beginners, they like the extreme, the exaggeration of making money. Exaggeration, too much exaggeration, until it becomes a lie, a big lie. And there is someone who told me, who sent me an email, he told me, oh, there is someone and broker, and he told me, I say, okay, don't give him $100, give him $10,000, and in 1 month, make it 100,000, and ask him to take 50%, like $45,000 for free, if he can make that. This is all lies. The market doesn't give that much as the people claim. But the people who have big money, big accounts, yes, they can make money because they have bigger accounts. And this is what counts really. So, as I told you before, the good stocks should have a very long trend. Okay? So, since you don't know until you finish with the trade and then you see the trend, because you will never know. Okay? You will never know which stock. For example, I give you just a simple example to explain this. Okay? So let's see. Let's say you have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 stocks. Let's say all are winners. I'm just explaining winners. It means they are doing good. But let's say, for example, we see the percentage. All these are winners. Now you find one 20%, one is 300%, one is only 5% and then it goes bad. One is 75. Okay, let's say one is 150%. Now, these are the percentage. It means each trade is a winner, but the percentage is so different. Okay, the percentage is so different. And when you see the stocks like this, okay, now 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, they begin with the same price. Now, let's say number 1, this is 50% like this. 2 is only, it goes up and then it goes down. This is 70%. Number 4, 100%. And number 5, 300%. It means it has gone so good. And then the stocks go down and they are not making good. Okay? When the trend finishes, it goes to a downtrend. So you see that you will never know. Although, let's say the stocks begin with the same day here, the same day. Now this, let's say this is 2 weeks. 2 weeks. This is 1 week. This is 1 month. This is 3 months. Let's say this is 7 months. Okay? Or 9 or 8. So you will never know which one will stay longer than the other and which one will make you more money. And all this is something hidden. No one knows because it's the future. Okay? No one knows. You will never know. That's why the most important thing in trading is when you like a stock, you have strategy, you just buy. And then wait to see if you are right, yes or no. This is the thing we do always. If it is a winner, you should let it until it continues its trend until we make money from it. This is how things work in so Jeremiah said, I sold NVCR already, but it keeps going up. Now, Jeremiah Walters, because you don't know how to follow a stock, that's why you sell it. That's why you sell it. If you know how to handle a stock, you could stay until this stock has given you signals that it will not go up again and it is in a downtrend. Okay, this is how things work. So thank you very much, guys, for all this listening. And please, if you have more questions about probabilities and stocks and trends, please ask, because the main thing here is I'm just trying to explain things that happen in the market and to explain things that sometimes it is difficult to understand and there is confusion. When you have confusion in something, you will never know the truth, so you just continue doing what you are doing. Now, if you are doing the same mistakes, you will have the same results. Okay? But some people, they think that they will continue like this, the same ideas, the same techniques, the same strategy that they use for many years. They will not make money. But instead of changing the strategy, learning new things, they continue. And they expect a new change. You will never have change. What you are doing, if you are making money, you will continue making money. If you are not making money, it means your strategy has mistakes or you are doing the same mistakes. Rikoshi and City, thank you very much for coming, because I didn't see you that much. A long time I have seen you, but I didn't see you that old time. Okay, so as usual, we are always doing on Saturday around 11. I always announce. Last week I have done more live on Sunday, Monday, I think on Tuesday. I have done a lot just because I want to change the routine. Always a video, so I want just to change it. So thank you very much for thing. Now, as usual, please, if you want to check my website, it means to check the free training that I have, you can go to my website. Okay. Jeremiah Walter said, if it is up 30% since I sold it, should I buy it back? No. See, I can't give you information about my training because it's a lot of details. It's not like this. Okay, it's not like this. We use a stop loss. We don't play with the stocks like this. When you say 5%, some stocks needs 10%, some stocks needs 2%, some stocks needs 7%. But if you don't know the percentage and how to do the stop loss, okay, so it's very hard. Second thing, if you are following a trend, there are techniques that we use. So since you don't know these techniques, it's not 30% or 10% or Y%. We have techniques to know that. We don't use percentage. We use other criteria. And these criteria are, the percentage is different. So if you put a rule 5%, there are a lot of stocks that you exit and there are good stocks. So you will be wrong in your estimation or in your estimation. Okay, and please, if you need to contact me, as usual, in all my videos, I have my email, and here is my email. Please send me an email. Okay. Thank you very much, Jeremiah. Yes, as I told you, Jeremiah, you should. It's not percentage, and then you can enter again, because maybe you wait too long. Why you wait 30%? There are other criteria that it is better to use than your criteria. Your criteria is not my strategy, and if you want to learn my strategy, you can order my ebooks. They are cheaper, 80%, and you go there and you can see how I work. There are a lot of, each training has something to do with something. Okay, so you can just get my knowledge and my training levels. Okay, and or you can subscribe to golden subscription, which is better because all you have 13 training videos, and it's very good. Okay, so we will stop here. We have been into this session for 2 hours and 46 minutes. Thank you very much for waiting so patiently and giving your opinions and so. And let's go. See you next week. And always, please check my channel. Always I put a video and it has a lot of information. If you have questions, just comment on this video or send me an email. Thank you very much and have a nice day.